Hello, it is Monday afternoon and I just wanted to point out a few things. Your famous person plan page is coming up. A few of you have submitted them already, and based on some things that I have seen, I just wanted to give you guys a quick note here. One, I just want to reiterate that I can tell who is reading my comments on the plan page and who is not, and it is reflecting in your grade. If I keep having to tell you the same thing every time, and my comments are the same as in your plan pages on your speech, the point deduction is going to get higher and higher. So you need to make sure that you're going in and submitting your plan pages, or it's pointless to even do one. So with that said, those of you who are reading them and revising them and making the changes in your speeches, I commend you and I appreciate that, and it is reflecting in your grade as your grades have been very high. So what I have noticed in this last plan page is the lack of a credibility statement. When you give a speech, you have to have credibility. Go back to the lesson on the rhetorical triangle. We talked about the ethos, pathos, and the logos. The ethos is the credibility. And you have to have all parts of the rhetorical triangle to have a strong speech. And so you want to make sure that you establish that ethos, that credibility in the very beginning. And now with a famous person, it doesn't have to be anything over the top, like this is your mother or your cousin or your best friend. It can be something as simple as you've always been a big fan of this person, or this person is your role model, or you know a lot about this person because you followed him or her for years and years. You need to put something like that. What is your connection to this person in your introduction? You're going to have to be mindful of this, of the credibility statement in all of the future speeches that we do, because you need to establish with your audience what right do you have to give that speech. We need to know the reason behind you giving this speech. And so for the famous person, by simply saying, hey, I'm a fan, I've followed this person is a role model, my inspiration, that gives you the right to give that speech, because we have trust in you that you have the knowledge base of this person to be giving that speech. So when you pick your topic for your last two speeches, you're informative and you're persuasive. You have to have a reason for giving the speech. You don't want to say, for example, well, I picked capital punishment because, I don't know, it's whatever. You want to have a solid reason. For if I were to say, why did you pick capital punishment, you can say, I am a strong believer in or against capital punishment, and here are my reasons. And that would be something that you would put in your introduction, and that would be credibility. So make sure that you have that before you even choose a topic. Don't just choose a topic to choose a topic. Make sure you have a connection with that, because one, it's going to be less painful to write, and two, it's going to be easier for you to memorize. A lot of you are reading your speeches. When you're doing this the whole time and you're looking down and giving a speech, I can tell that you're reading it. And I'm going to be taking off a lot of points for that. This is not read a speech off piece of paper class. It is a speech class. And reading and giving a speech are different. I need you to be memorizing it. And if you have a topic and you already know a lot about it, it's going to make it a lot less difficult to memorize that. So these are some things that I've been noticing in your speeches. So make sure that you have that credibility statement, that connection, that what right do you have and why should we listen to you on this topic, and you have to put that in your introduction. I'm also noticing several of you in your central idea, you're saying, so today I want to tell you about A, B, and C, but then you have 4 key points. You have an A, a B, a C, and a D. So you have to make sure that those are matching. If you say, I'm going to tell you about A, B, and C, you only need to have the A, B, and the C. So make sure that you are mindful of that and go back and look. And if you need to make changes on your plan pages, those of you who have already submitted them, I appreciate you getting them in early like you did, and you have time to go in and fix them before you film your speech and get the grade you want out of this class and out of the speech. So if you have any questions, let me know. If not, then I will be checking in tomorrow, as I will be leaving the office here soon. So if you have any questions or concerns, then let me know. But I look forward to seeing this next speech.